छलके है नीले हड़ला रंग रेली में रंग खेलूंगी रंग जाऊंगी रंग गहरे हैं अब के साथ अब हमें कोई रोके नहीं अब हमें कोई टोके नहीं अब होने तो हो जो बिहार देखो आई होली रंग लाई होली चली पिचकारी उड़ा है गुलाल होली की है घटा मन झूठा रंग छलके है नीले हड़ला
И в него я влюблена. Мне надоели переписки. Просто я хочу гулять, хочу любить и веселиться, громко петь и танцевать. И я свободна, будто птица. Зацените мой полет. Во мне энергия искрится, и моя душа поет. Меня так тянет хулиганить, да меня тянет хулиганить, да меня тянет хулиганить, да меня тянет, вот и все. Меня так тянет хулиганить, да меня тянет хулиганить, да меня тянет хулиганить, да меня тянет, вот и все. Ла-ла-ла, dance, dance, ла-ла-ла, dance, dance, ла-ла-ла, dance, dance, ла-ла-ла, dance, dance. От пола до диско-пола музыка качает нас и снова, опять и снова мы показываем класс. Пола до диско-пола музыка качает нас и снова, опять и снова мы показываем класс. Hey, на-на-на, ловите, вот моя волна. Весь этот мир, он так прекрасен, и в него я влюблена. Мне надоели переписки, даже фотки в Инстаграм. Мне просто нужно веселиться, надоел весь этот спам.
Papà l'americano. Papà l'americano. Papà l'americano. Papà l'americano. Which soul del rock and roll, which soul del rock and roll, which soul del rock and roll.
Oh, what a wonderful performance. Can we give them a big round of applause? All great things are simple and can be expressed in a single word, honor. Honor is simply the morality of superior man. He uses his voice for kindness, his ears for compassion, his hands for charity, his mind for truth, and heart for love. Education is an endless journey through knowledge and enlightenment. It transforms a human being in a wholesome whole, a noble soul, and an asset to the society. Talkage, our sweet little second home, committed to multifaceted growth and upliftment of each and every child, successfully soared higher and higher, producing fine result in and out of campus, both in academic fields and activity zone. This is the time to recapitulate the various activities that took place in Talkage this academic year.
I kindly request our principal, Mr. Jubi Paul, to present the annual report showcasing Talkage Public School 2019-2020.
The most respected founder director and manager, Dr. K. Verghese. Respected President, Talkage Group of Institutions, Dr. Alex Matthew. Invited guests, the chief guest, Sri Rishiraj Singh IPS. Mr. Shan Rahman, celebrity guest, Prayaga Rose Martin. Respected directors of Talkage Group of Institutions. Dear parents, children, invited guests, it is my pleasant duty and proud privilege to present before you the annual report of the academic year 2019-20 on this auspicious occasion of 42nd Annual Day celebration of Talkage Public School, Vaitla. Talkage Public School, Vaitla stands out dazzling in the board spread having far-reaching branches both at the homeland and overseas. A tiny sapling planted in the year 1978, fondly nurtured and cherished over the years by the founding directors, management, faculty, staff, parents, alumni, and students, has now grown to a mighty oak, is a matter of pride for all of us. Putting days into life is aging. Putting life into days is growing. Aging or growing is not an annual phenomenon, but an everyday process. Talkage has stopped aging and is growing. Guided and propelled by the grace of God and the visionary directors to stand tall in the crowd, making it a unique institution of learning and center of excellence in education. Class 10 and 12 board results. The glorious academic year had started with the announcement of results of AISSE and AISSCE 2019, where our students repeated their high level of performance by securing scintillating success. 2 national ranks were brought to school by the students. Ms. Anvi Susan Sabu of class 12 secured 494 out of 500, 98.4%, the 6th rank in the national level and 3rd rank in the state level for the senior secondary certificate examination. Similarly, for the secondary school examination, Ms. Ria Rebecca Albin of class 10 secured 4th rank in the national and state level with a score of 496 out of 500, 99.2%. 120 of our students out of total of 150 secured distinction, which forms 80% of the total appeared for the examination. And 29, forming 19.3%, secured first class, and just 0.7, one student got the second class in AISSCE, class 12. It is highlighted that 22 out of 120 who got distinction are with A1 in all subjects. Shalin Mariam Alex of Science Group secured 491, 98.2%, and emerged as the top scorer of science in Ernakulam district. In AISSE Class 10 examination, 132 out of 158, that is 84% of the students appeared had secured distinction score. 22 students, that is 14%, had come with the first class, and 4 students, which makes 2% of the total appeared, secured second class. Here also, 16% of the students, that is 21 out of 132, who got distinction are with A1 in all subjects. Academic activities. Academics gets the lion's share of our attention. School year is complete with significant activities intended to provide new learning experience to our students. Care is given to impart adequate information in the subject areas and skill in 3 languages, namely English, Hindi, and Malayalam, as decided by the state government and central government. We also offer an optional language, French, for the interested students. Students are encouraged to develop inquisitiveness and thinking skills that will help them transform information into knowledge and wisdom. Our teachers plan lessons according to the directions of the central board, giving thrust to experiential and joyful learning. Annual results were published on 6th April 2019. Students who had passed and gained the promotion were formally placed in the next class on 6th June 2019, the reopening date. To give a comfortable start and relaxed pace to the new students, the opening of the upper kindergarten was extended to 10th June 2019 and LKG has started on 12th June 2019. To empower the students with the better study skills and ability to excel, we organized special coaching classes for classes 10, 12 from 1st March to 31st March 2019. Teachers of the senior secondary sessions conducted social coaching classes and remedial coaching classes for the students of class 9, 10, 11, and 12. An hour in the evening on all weekdays. The school conducted periodic tests in every month in addition to the mandatory summative tests in September and March at the end of the 2 semesters into which each academic year is divided. In every mainstream subject, school assigns subject enrichment activities which include practical skill assessment for the subjects and effective speaking and listening skills in languages, portfolio works inclusive of notebook activities, reflections, narrations, etc. Marks obtained in these assignments constitute the internal assessment of the student, which also determines the eligibility of the promotion. Senior secondary classes have 3 main terms, 3 terms with term breaks during Onam and Christmas holidays. They also have their annual examination in the month of March. Open house meetings of the parents of the students from KG to 12 were convened on an average of 4 times in an academic year to facilitate better communication between the teachers and parents and provide advanced academic counseling to the students in the light of assessment results already published. The rest of the part of the report will be read by the 2 vice principals and the nursery in charge. Let me hand over the mic to Molly Matthew, Vice Principal, Academics and Administration.
Continuing the annual report, co-curricular activities, newspaper in education. Recognizing the value of reading as a pedagogic tool in education, the school encouraged students to subscribe to a select set of newspapers and read them regularly. We subscribed and distributed English newspapers, namely the Times of India, the Hindu, the Deccan Chronicle, and the New Indian Express and encourage students to read them and present the news in school assembly on every working day. Malayalam Manorama, in association with Rotary Club, Kochi, has started Vayana Kalari at school, through which we are getting 20 Malayalam Manorama newspapers every day. Prayan. The two-day intramural literary and art cultural competitions of Tokach Public School, a platform for the students to showcase their talents, was held on July 19th and 20th. The event was inaugurated by the celebrated film actress Ms. Sarayu. Renowned violinist and composer Guinness M.S. Vishwanath was the guest of honor. Over to the screen.
Oh man, I'm so done with this quelling practice sessions for annual day.
Hey, but you love it too, don't you? Remember prior days?
Yeah, I thought I'd break a board or two. But when it's boys' dance,
My favorite was Blue Ajay Nachle, firecracker performance.
And what about the art and craft events? Like seriously, we have a bunch of great talent.
Don't forget the one-act play. It was a tough nut to crack as we had to follow the theme. And Greenhouse, they nailed it.
Hey kiddo, I'm Facebook, your friend for life. Meet my juniors, WhatsApp and Instagram.
Thumbs up is for all their jazz. We were solid band strummers and crooners. And Red House set the stage on fire.
What's it? Tokach is the coolest school on earth.
Give it up to the Turkish Brown Intramural Arts Competition. Oh man, I'm so done with this quelling practice sessions.
Tech Talk, Avant-Garde 2019. The school annual Science and Commerce exhibition, Tech Talk, was held on Friday, 20th September 2019 with a core theme, STEM to STEAM, scientific, technical, engineering, artistic, and mathematical solutions for challenges in life. For the first time in the history of students of classes 1 to 4 covered the subject of science and mathematics with catchy theme names. Jubilant Jamboree on festivals and chill-out party in maths class for class 1, Modley Carb on gloats and contour quest on mathematical shapes for class 2, Skywalkers about birds and mathematical madness about abacus for class 3, Vibrant Venture on safety and Mad Swiss in mathematics for class 4. Needless to say, they were the life of the science fair. The event was inaugurated by Sri Ullas Ponnadi, CEO, Graphic Learning Private Limited. Aladdin and his magic lamp and the flying carpet added a litter conjurer's trick to the inaugural ceremony. The two special additions to this year's Tech Talk were the Robo Fight Championship, Battle of Boats, the star attraction event of the day, and the Inter-School Science Exhibition. We had 18 teams for the Inter-School event and 8 teams for the robotic contest. The valedictory function was held in the school sports complex. Trophies were given for the first and second position winners of the intra-school competition. Certificates were given for those who got third position. Cash prizes of 20,000, 10,000 and 5,000 each were given to those who secured first, second and third positions respectively in the Atal Tinkering Lab Robotics Championship, Battle of Bots. Sincere appreciation to the team Tech Talk headed by Ms. Valsala Satyavadi and Ms. Sumida EC for the smooth and flawless conduct of the program. Annual Athletic Meet 2019, over to the screen.
Very warm and lovely morning, and we are here at Talkage Public School, Vaidla, to witness their 42nd annual athletic meet.
We are as excited as the students here to be a part of their sports day. Now let's join them before it's too late.
The chief guest has arrived.
Here the events have now started. It has started with the opening ceremony, followed by the grand march past by the four houses. We can also see the individual champions of the previous year bearing the sports torch around this ground.
Oh, all this reminds me of the Olympics.
Yes, you're right. The different houses are just like the different countries that are represented in the Olympic events.
Oh yes, but there's something that the Olympics doesn't have but the Talkachites love.
What is it?
It is the tug of war. The Blue Diamond and the Green Emerald are competing with zest.
Yes, it looks like a very tough competition between the houses. Many tried to push their limits to achieve something great. Here we have with us a few of the students who worked tirelessly to become the individual champions of this year.
And let's meet them.
Let me introduce you all to the Dronacharyas of Talkage. So Jayasankar sir, tell me and give me a bird's eye view of the events that took place today.
We used to conduct track and field events like running, jumping and throwing events. Our school has achieved laurels in basketball at national level as well as accolades at international level in badminton.
We have a Talkage Sports Academy where we have 300 students trained in cricket, basketball, badminton, roller skating, archery by coaches.
Picnic and study tours. Excursions and educational tours are an essential part for widening the intellectual and social perspective of a learner. The school invests a lot of time and effort to expose the learner to an experience of a lifetime. Talkage Environment Club members of Class 11 went for an educational trip to Hinterland Village Resort, Mulanduruthi on 7th August 2019. Science Club members of Class 7 and 8 went to Science Park, Center for Science in Society, CUSAT on 20th August 2019. Science Club members of Class 5 and 6 went to Sara's Exotic Bird Farm, Thumboli, Alappuzha on 22nd August 2019. Kids of Talkage Nursery visited Decathlon Vaidla as a part of their field trip along with their teachers and nursery in charge on 3rd and 5th December 2019. Scouts and Guides members visited a state camp at SN College, Cherthala, Alappuzha as a part of Scouting and Guiding course along with the Scouts and Guides instructors on 4th January 2020. Further, junior and senior students will have pleasure trips, picnics to various destinations in the month of February and March 2020. These tours will be organized under the guidance and strict supervision of the class teachers and other teachers co-opted for the purpose. The annual staff picnic is also due and will be conducted in the month of February 2020. Works of charity. We are fully aware and are proud of being the part of community beyond the boundaries of the school and hence are very much sensitive and alive to many of their issues. The members of Balajana Sakyam initiated visits to 2 schools, namely Government Vocational Higher Secondary School, Iringol, Perimbavur, and Saraswati Vilasam LP School, Tripunithara, along with the members of management and teachers to gift books and study materials to the underprivileged group of students. Under the auspice of Interact Club, funds were raised to construct a house of one of our staff member, Miss Minnie James, and spent rupees 3,50,000 for the same. The Interact Club also organized a blood donation camp by joining hands together with IMA Cochin, where 36 donors, including parents, teachers, students, and non-teaching staff, donated their blood. A fundraising program to help a kidney patient, Mr. Ranshid KK, by organizing an exhibition of his antique collections, were held at school on the open house day. Our students, along with their teaching and non-teaching staff, celebrated Christmas by sharing the joy with the inmates of St. Joseph's Walls Home at Fort Kochi. Children gifted new clothes to them. Observations and celebrations. Reopening day. After 2 months of summer break, Tokaj Public School, Whitela, opened to a grand, splendid and awe-inspiring welcome to one and all on June 6th. The students and parents were greeted and welcomed to the school with cheer and joy to the accompaniment of Panchari Melam. Children were excited as they entered the classrooms, decorated in different hues, and broke into smiles when they were given sweets and colorful balloons. Teachers in Kerala traditional sari applied tilak on the students' forehead to signifying a peaceful beginning of a new academic year. The new school logo with the inscription, "My School, My Dream," for the year 2019-2020 was unveiled by the founder, director, and manager, Dr. K. Verghese. Plant saplings were handed over as gifts to the newly admitted students by Dr. Alex Matthew, President, Tokaj Institutions. World Environment Day. The degradation of environment continues to be the most intense and hotly debated issue even now. Imparting awareness of the environment issue, World Environment Day celebrated at school on 7th June 2019. The saplings furnished by the Kerala State Forest Department were handed over to Ms. Anupama S., in charge of Environment Club, by the school manager, Dr. K. Verghese. The Environment Club distributed the saplings to the staff and students, inspiring them to take part in the efforts to green on earth that has been deforested by human greed. Yoga Day. Tokaj Public School organized various programs in connection with the International Yoga Day on 21st June 2019 in the audio-visual room. The students of classes 6, 7, and 8 presented a yoga display. During the demonstration, all were familiarized with a detailed description of each asana and how it would benefit different organs of the body and how yoga promotes mental, physical, and spiritual development. It was also demonstrated that if yoga is performed diligently, it can help inculcate confidence by battling lifestyle diseases. Special session in yoga was conducted by Mr. K. Jayakumar, yoga instructor for students and staff of the institution. Formal inauguration of the function was done by the founder, director, and manager, Dr. K. Verghese, by lighting the lamp. Reading Week. A week-long Reading Day festival was inaugurated in Tokaj on June 19, 2019 by Dr. Leda Nair, Associate Professor, English Department, St. Teresa's College, Ernakulam. Dr. Alex Matthew, President, Tokaj Institutions, presided over the function. As a part of the celebration, the school organized various programs like drama, quiz, poem recitation and training, newspaper reading, introduction of prominent writers and renowned poets and their works during the morning assembly. The school librarians, Ms. Asha and Ms. Lisha, coordinated the event. Investiture ceremony. In a grand investiture ceremony, the student leaders for the academic year 2019-20 were sworn in on 21st June 2019. School Captain Master Suraj Kumar P. of Class 12D and Vice Captain Kalyani Manoj of Class 12D and Sports Captain Alina Saju Mundanjeri of Class 12B assumed office during the ceremony. House captains, vice captains, and leaders also assumed their respective offices after taking the oath in the ceremony. Gandhi Jayanti. 150 years of Mahatma was marked by Swachhata Hi Seva throughout the country. We too, at Tokaj, imbibe the importance of Gandhian thoughts about cleanliness. To be the change we want to see in the world, the students of Tokaj participated in a number of cleanliness drives in and around the neighborhood. The culmination of our program was on the day of our inspection when the entire school was decorated with pictures, posters and quotes of the Mahatma. Gandhi's favorite hymn, Raghupati Raghava Raja Ram, was sung with great fervor during the assembly. Independence Day. Swadhantra Divas was celebrated in Tokaj Public School by paying tribute and remembering the leaders who fought for independence on August 15th. Chief guest Sri I.B. Eden, Member of Parliament and Tokaj alumnus, hoisted the national flag. Members of management, school executives, teachers, students and staff saluted the flag and sang the national anthem. Sri I.B. Eden MP lit the ceremonial lamp with the photos of freedom fighters against the background and floral tribute was paid to them. The cultural programs began with the rendition of Vande Mataram, followed by a spectrum of patriotic poems, traditional dance forms, patriotic skills, and songs. The students gave a presentation on the evolution of the national flag and the contribution of unsung heroes. All pledged to serve their motherland through spreading education and serving the community. Students and teachers of class 12 headed the celebration. Onam celebration. Unlike the usual practice, this year's Onam celebration in Tokaj Public School was conducted in association with Children's Seva Project. This had been organized under the leadership of 10 standard students. The program was inaugurated by famous poet and lyricist and chairman Kumaranashan Smaragam, Government of Kerala, Sri Rajiv Alungal, in the meeting chaired by the Tokaj President Dr. Alex Matthew. The program commenced with the Chandamelam performance by students, art forms which very well propagate Kerala tradition like Natya Kalari, which involved Tiruvadira Kali, Kaikoti and Pulluvan Pattu along with Onam songs and Pulikali were performed. Teachers' Day. On 5th September 2019, Teachers' Day was commemorated. A special morning assembly was held to honor all the teachers of the school. As a token of appreciation and care, all the teachers were greeted with a flower and a gift for their selfless service. The students of Standard 12 took the task of managing their juniors, coordinating the assembly. Christmas celebration. The school went into festive cheer as the atmosphere filled with the spirit of Christmas, and the school was literally decked with colorful stars and Christmas tree. His Highness Dr. Elias Mar Athanasius, Bishop of Jacobite Syrian Orthodox Church, Thrissur Diocese, graced the occasion as the chief guest with an inspiring and thoughtful Christmas message on the 21st December of 2019. Dr. K. Varghese, Founder, Director and Manager, Mr. M.X. Paul Vincent, Treasurer, Professor Dr. P.J. Joseph, Director, Mr. K.K. Matthew, Mr. N.J. Johnson and Mr. Madhu Charian were also present. The celebrations took place along with the inauguration of the newly renovated Tokaj Indoor Stadium. All the students of the school joined together in the event with unmatched enthusiasm. The spirit of Christmas reached its zenith when the school exuded unprecedented warmth as our primary students' handmade Christmas cards are sent to their grandparents, along with the school's own Christmas message, filling their hearts with great cheer. National Nutrition Week. Keeping in line with the call to organize the National Nutrition Week, Tokaj Public School observed Nutrition Week from September 1 to 6 under the auspices of the Tokaj Science Club with the motto, "Physical fitness is the first requisite of happiness." Dietetic and nutritional activities beneficial for the health and growth of the students, staff and parents were charted out for each day with vibrant themes such as My Plate Day, Fruit Day, Vegetable Day, Water Day, and Run for Fitness Day. On September 6th, the theme was Balanced Diet, and the students and staff members had a perfect balanced meal in the form of Ila Sadhya. Founder Director's birthday. On 6th November 2019, the Enders Call rejoiced the birthday celebrations of our beloved and most respected Dr. K. Verghese, Founder, Director and Manager. A special assembly session was convened on the day where the birthday boy was invited a guest of honor. A birthday song honoring the manager, tuned by the students, was sung in the assembly. The students wished him birthday greetings by presenting rose bouquet and birthday cards which were handmade by the students themselves. A birthday cake was cut in the school which was distributed to all teaching fraternity, staff and students along with seed ladoos and toffees. Children's Day. The fond memories of Chachaji returned to warm hearts as the Children's Day was celebrated by the primary and nursery with great elan on 14th November 2019. On the day, all the students of class 1 to 5 came to school in colored clothes. A special assembly session led by the primary students was convened in the morning, wherein the prominence of Children's Day and how it was related to the nation's first Prime Minister, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, was elaborately narrated by the students themselves. After the morning assembly, a drawing and coloring contest was held in which voluminous of students participated. In the afternoon, vivid and vibrant cultural, musical, dance, song, entertainment and enlightening programs were exhibited by the kiddies with utmost air of innocence, which was very well accepted and appreciated by the audience. Farewell function and graduation ceremony. 30th November 2019, Saturday, marked the end of the formal classes of Standard 12 students, 14 years of school journey with their farewell function. The day began with an informal function arranged by the students of Standard 11, filled with dance, games, speeches, and nostalgic videos of the journey at school. This was followed by sumptuous lunch for the management, staff, and students of Standard 11 and 12. The formal function began with a prayer song, followed by the address of Chief Guest, Reverend Dr. Sister Vinitha, CST, Director, St. Teresa's College, Ernakulam. The day ended with a very heart-touching candle lighting ceremony where the students of Standard 12 passed the lit candle to students of Class 11 to continue their legacy. Now over to Meera Thomas.
Let me begin with the various inter-school events organized by the Tockage Public School. 18th C.I. Cherian Memorial Debate Competition was held on August 27th. 32 teams participated in the event. Michelle Lilian Maman and Siddharth Menon of Tockage won the Best Speaker Trophy for the motion and against the motion respectively. Second position was bagged by Navy Children's School, and the third position was bagged by Vidyodaya School, Thevakil. 19th MX Joseph Memorial Super Quest was inaugurated by Q Collective Knowledge Solution founder and quiz master Dr. Nitish T. Jacob. 40 teams participated in the event. Gregorian Public School bagged the first position. Joey Mary Joshi and Rayan George of our school were the first runner-up position. 31st Inter-School Public Speaking Competition was organized on 12 July 2019. 63 students from different CBSE schools participated in the contest. Tockage Public School, Rajagiri Public School and Bhavan's Munshi Vidyashram shared the overall championship. 23rd Soccer Talk tournament was conducted from November 13th to November 15th. 18 teams participated, in which Srinarayana Vidyapeetham School emerged the winners. Cages Cup and Centenary Cup. Cages tournament for under 16 girls and Talkage Centenary Cup basketball for under 13 boys started on 9th October and concluded on 11th October 2019. Talkage Public School emerged as winners in the Tejas tournament after fighting a tough battle against Navy Children's School. Talkage initiative for its stakeholders, for parents. An institutional framework will not be complete without the parent community. They are the motivating force which drives this vessel forward and ensures its faster and smoother sailing. We organized training sessions for them too in order to keep them updated about the changes and happenings in the field of education. Outreach programs were conducted for parents as marathon sessions from 31st May to 1st June 2019. Parents of all the classes were invited to the school to brief them about the rules and regulations of the school and also to keep them informed about the curriculum. For teachers, members of faculty were encouraged to attend in-service programs in specific subject areas as well as general nature in order to enhance their skills and knowledge. They have been constantly urged to update so as to become empowered to support the student needs. The school had organized a week-long orientation program for teaching staff in the last week of May 2019. Ms. Beena Melvin, Business Development Manager at Talking Tree Image Consultant, and Sri John Paul, renowned screenplay writer, were the main resource person for the program. This year, our teaching faculty members attended 33 seminars and workshops as a part of their capacity building program. For students, here at Talkage, we believe that the students' awareness in both scholastic and non-scholastic areas play a significant role in their personality development. In order to accomplish this, we organized 19 special training programs for our students. Medical camp. The annual medical checkup for the students commenced on 19 January and will continue till 29th January. The medical checkup is carried out by a team of doctors from Medical Trust Hospital. Felicitation ceremony for toppers of class 12 and 10. All national position holders, rank holders, A1 holders, highest scorers, subject toppers, along with their parents and teachers were felicitated and presented with Talkage Management Excellence Award on June 15, 2019. Honorary lunch for prize winners in arts and sports. Talkage Management hosted an honorary lunch in the school on 4th January 2020. All the prize winners and invited teaching fraternity attended the lunch along with the management members. Moving on to the achievements of our students in arts competition. In all, we have 40 major achievements. I'll be reading out only a few of them due to lack of time. The remaining will be listed in the school magazine. Krishna Priya Srijit of class 8 won ACV Excellent Singer of Kerala 2019 conducted by Asianet Digital Network Private Limited. In the painting and quiz competition organized by Central Tax and Excise, George Anand of class 11 and Noel Anthony of class 9 won the second prize. Sangamitra of class 12 won Young Heritage Writer Award instituted by Indian Institute of Scientific Heritage. In the coloring competition conducted by Steve Maiden, Megan Alice Ranjit of class 8, V. Prabha of class 7 and Roshan John of class 5 won prizes and gift vouchers worth rupees 10,000. In the Inter-School Literary and Cultural Fest conducted by Chinmaya Vidyalaya Kannamali, our school got the overall first runner-up championship. In the elocution competition for Mar Theophilus Ever-Rolling Trophy at Marthoma Public School, Nebin Verghese of Class 11 received the Ever-Rolling Trophy and bagged a cash award of rupees 10,000. Michelle Lillian Marmon of Class 12 received the first place in debate in Alamein Freedom Quest competition. In Ulsav, an All-Kerala Open Youth Festival conducted by YMCA and YWCA Ernakulam, our school secured overall first runner-up position. In the inter-school debate conducted by Delta Study Fort Kochi, Michelle Lillian Marmon of Class 12 and Siddharth Menon of Class 11 won the overall second position. Leon Thomas Bobby of Class 7 came first in the scholarship examination conducted by Brilliant Pala, and he got a cash award of rupees 50,000 and a trophy. Krishnapriya Srijit of Class 8 represented Kerala State in national level music competition conducted in Delhi. She got first prize in light music and second prize in the film song category. In Tattva, conducted by IIT Calicut, Alex Zakaria Rajesh of Class 9 won the first position. He received a cash prize of rupees 5,000. In the National Science Olympiad conducted by Amartya Vishwa Vidyapeetham, Coimbatore, our team comprising of Shreya Ebi of 8th standard, Nikhila Hari of 8th standard, and Teresa Verghese of 8th standard won the second prize. In the International Youth Festival conducted by YMCA New Delhi, our school won the overall championship. In the 21st Sister Celestia Memorial Inter-School Competition held at Jyoti Nivas Public School, our school won the overall championship. In the CBSE District Kalolsav held at Crescent Public School, our school won the Ever-Rolling Championship. In the national finals of Teens Rock conducted by Yamaha in association with Trinity College London, our school bagged the second runner-up position. They received trophies, certificate and musical instruments worth rupees 85,000. In All Kerala French Fest conducted by St. Teresa's College, Tocket School emerged as overall champions. In the Q League held at Vidyodaya School, our team won the first position. In the national finals of National Robotic Championship organized by Robocart and IIT Bombay, our school won the second runner-up position. In the Kerala Innovation Strategic Council project, 3 of our project ideas are selected among the top 100 ideas in the year 2019-22. Under Young Innovation Program, the team members are eligible to get a grant of rupees 50,000 each for materializing their ideas in the next 3 years. We also received prizes and trophies in the competitions conducted by Rajagiri Public School, Global Public School, Marthoma Public School, Vidyodaya School, YMCA, Balajana Sakyam, Cochin Shipyard Recreation Club, etc. Achievements in sports. Renita Elsa Simon of Class 5 won the first place in All Kerala Table Tennis Tournament held at Wayanad. Nivedita Shankar of Class 11 entered the pre-quarter final of Women's Tennis Championship conducted by Kerala Tennis Association. In Open Chess Tournament conducted by YMCA, Abraham Kurian bagged the second place. In the Ernakulam District Roller Skating Championship, Ira Hashik of 6A received the bronze medal. Nishal Raj of 3E received the gold medal. Ankit Matthew of Class 8 won the first runner-up in Under-15 Boys Double in All Kerala Badminton Championship. Renita Elsa Simon of Standard 5 won the Ernakulam District Level Table Tennis Tournament Cadet Level Under 12 and Under 14. She also won the state level gold medal in the junior girls team and silver medal in Under 12 and Under 14 category. In All India Tennis Association Championship conducted at the Tennis Academy, Rohtak, Haryana, Nivedita Shankar of Class 11 won the girls Under 16 singles, girls Under 18 singles, girls under 18 doubles. In the CBSE South Zone swimming competition conducted by Nehru Smaraka Vidyalaya, Bangalore, Fadil Ali of 11E won the third position in 100-meter butterfly and the third position in 200-meter butterfly. In the CBSE Cluster 11 basketball tournament held at Berigiri Public School, Kannur, Tockage team won the first runner-up position. In the Inter-School Karate Championship organized by Ken Karate Academy, India, Nanma Jean Paul and Nersha Jean Paul won the first prize in Kata and Kumite. In the Ernakulam District Table Tennis Championship conducted by Ernakulam District Tennis Association, Srijana Thapa, Malavika Billy won under 16 girls singles and Srijana M. Thapa and Malavika Billy won under 18 girls singles. In Vishal Cup basketball tournament conducted by Gregorian Public School, our girls team and boys team won the first runner-up position. In All India Tennis Tournament conducted at Secunderabad, Telangana, Srijana M. Thapa of class 9E is a winner under 16 singles and in under 16 doubles. In the Kerala State Inter-School Taekwondo Championship, Ira Hashik of 6A got the bronze medal. In the 8th Don Bosco Inter-School Chess Tournament, Rinsen Kunyumon of 5C got the 6th position after 7 rounds of All Kerala tournaments. He received a trophy and a cash prize. In Kerala State Inter-District Tennis Championship, the students of Tockage Public School became the overall champions. In the 19th Champions Trophy Basketball Championship held at Indoor Stadium, Kadavandara, Tockage School won the first runner-up position in under 13 girls category. Laurels brought by teachers. Mr. Sanjay Kumar V, art teacher of our school, represented Kerala in the national level teaching aid competition organized by CBSE headquarters on 31st October 2019 at New Delhi. He also won first prize in poster design presentation Vidya Jwala 2019 teacher conclave organized by Vidyodaya School, Thevekal, Cochin. Ms. Seema Ramesh, our senior secondary English teacher, participated in several marathons and got certificates of completion in all the marathons attended. Ms. Sumita E.C., Tinkering Lab mentor, has won several appreciations for preparing students for the various competitions statewide and in the national level. CBSE programs at the school. 2-day capacity building program in social science was held at Tockage School on 28th and 29th of August. 75 participants from different schools attended this program. 3-day PRP program on artificial intelligence was held in our school from 17th to 19th of October. 54 participants from different schools attended this program. 2-day CBP on Python language training program for computer science teachers was held on 6th and 7th December 2019. 29 participants from 28 schools registered for the program. Club activities. Now let us visualize all our major club activities which was conducted in the school this year for the holistic development of our students. Over to the screen.
So happens to be the club activation day today.
And leather biscuit for your tummy. Polonio. Ask the tea would not be yummy.
Now, I invite Mrs. Bernice Lopez, nursery in charge, to read out the remaining part of the principal's report.
Turkish Nursery Report. Let's take a walk into the kindergarten where work and play go hand in hand. Our kindergarten adopts a child-friendly and interactive way of learning. The regular assembly, continuous assessment, activities, celebrations, and games enable us to recognize and motivate the immense capabilities and potentials in our students. Learning is more effective when it is active rather than a passive process, says Euripides. During the month of July, the kids celebrated the Color Fest. Every week was set aside for different colors: red, blue, green, and yellow. The whole nursery was decorated with the different colors. Stories, games, and songs were used to present each color. July 1st to 5th was celebrated as Red Week. July 8 to 12 was Blue Week. July 15 to 19 was Green Week. And finally, from 22nd to 26th July, we celebrated Yellow Week. The Charm Circle was a team-based activity held on 2nd August 2019. Each class showcased different community helpers and the importance of them in our society. It was a fun and entertainment-filled day for the kids and colorful sight for everyone. The greatness of a culture can be found in its festival. Onam was celebrated with great enthusiasm on 6 September 2019 with kids bringing flowers for the flower carpets. Onam song, Tiruvadura, and musical skit and dance were presented by the kids. Gandhi Jayanti and Diwali were celebrated in the traditional way with colorful diyas and sparklers. Children's Day was celebrated with the arrival of Chachaji, patriotic songs, dance, and puppet show. There were also a few organized games for the kids, which they thoroughly enjoyed. Christmas is a major festival that was celebrated on 28 December 2019 in a grand style. A huge fireplace was set in the foyer with Santa jumping into the chimney. The classrooms and the corridors were decorated with Santa's hat to bring a Christmassy feeling in the atmosphere. Nativity scene, dance, arrival of Santa, and distribution of gifts were the major attractions of the day. The spirit of participation overcomes failure. The literary competition, both in English and Malayalam, which was held during the month of September, helped to bring out the hidden talents in our kids. The annual sports day was held on 28th and 29th of November 2019. The theme for the event was Go Green, Run for Fun. Apart from the sportive events, there were colorful PT displays giving a message to keep our environment green. A field trip is one of the best tools that a teacher can use to provide every student with real-world experience. On December 3rd and 5th, the kids of UKG were taken for a field trip to Decathlon Whitela. It was a fun-filled day for the kids. Now, I hand over the mic to Principal Sir to conclude with the report.
Staffing position. The school tried to cope up with the increasing demand of the human resources by introducing new members on the staff and by enriching the skill and the quality of the existing staff through the training. The following members were added to the faculty to bring the number of teachers to 138. Mr. Pramod John, TGT Legal Studies, Ms. Smita Francis, PGT Economics, Ms. Neetu Joy, PGT Business Studies, Ms. Tia Elsa Thomas, TGT Social Science, Ms. Mary Debeta Rodriguez, physical training instructor, Mr. Sebin Murali, PGT instrumental music, Ms. Rani Joseph K, PRT social science, Ms. Kavita Kishore, PRT art and craft, Ms. Riddhi Santosh, PRT science, Ms. Sheila Thomas, PRT primary, and Ms. K.S. Lekha, wellness teacher, and Ms. Simi Gobinath, nursery. New members added to the non-teaching staff are Ms. Kalpana Matthew, office superintendent, Mr. Marco Sietz, AC mechanic in charge, Mr. Satyashilan, boys hostel warden, Mr. Mahesh P, bus driver, Mr. Saju PC, bus driver, Ms. Liji Mary Aloysius, Aya, school bus and cleaning. Our school now have a strong team of 237 staff in all capacities, 118 teaching faculty, 20 nursery teachers, and 99 non-teaching staff who are dedicated and inspired by the philosophy. Each one here toils to make the arena a congenial one of our 2,600 students from kindergarten to class 12. Infrastructure, over to screen.
Circus is a metaphor of life. We in Tockage enjoy being the force behind the magic of circus, that is school life. Let's pull back the curtain on the big top and see how 2019 has enhanced the beautiful vista of Tockage.
The ringmaster has the power to direct, but the Almighty disposes. We proudly present the Tockage Coliseum, the indoor stadium after its makeover with state-of-the-art facilities. A Christmas gift to all.
We keep our balance in the tightrope walk of juggling academics, activities, hobbies, and passions of our wards. We have our own bunch of cybernauts, technophiles, and of course, the mouse potatoes too.
We envision Tockage as the dream school. Air-conditioned classrooms from 8th upwards, assembly arena fitted with fans and cladding on the walls, comfortable restrooms for children, interactive classrooms, and updated laboratories.
Every step that we take, every action that we do, we have the blessings of our patrons.
Our administrator wing is a strong pivot on which the school revolves.
Synthetic turf for playgrounds, play equipments for fun and folly is what we provide for our little ones to make learning enjoyable.
Stop, drop, and roll. Fire preparedness and planning is our safety net for our children. Sprinklers, emergency staircase, extinguishers, drills, and the works.
We practice what we preach, and we show the wisdom of doing the right things, besides all the wonder and whimsy. We care for Mother Earth, and we care for the future of our children. Conserve water, manage waste wisely, and reduce our carbon footprint. For service is the rent we pay for our roam on earth. In the words of Helen Keller, the best and the most beautiful things in the world cannot be seen or touched. They have to be felt with the heart. Proud of our traditions, we reaffirm today our commitment to bring glory to this great institution, our commitment to creativity and exacting standards, Our commitment to the difficult task of providing liberal education and the very best opportunities to our students to develop to full potential. When the project of the school was planned 42 years ago, the only intention of its founder was to set up an educational institution that gives quality education at an affordable cost, which gives equal weightage to academics as well as social and family values. The only asset in hand was the will and the ability of Dr. K. Verghese to dream bigger and the firmness to execute the things perfectly. However, no community can today afford to be contented. The future is making critical demands and raising the bar of expectation. It is a brave new world out there, and we have new benchmarks to respond to. There is no time of complaints, as change is paradigm and sustained innovation the new mantra. Before I conclude this report of introspection and recollection on the performance of the school during the third year of my stewardship, I may take the freedom to call upon all parents, staff, and students to strive for the higher levels of networking, of cooperation, collaboration, and pooling collective wisdom. This will, I believe, certainly lead to quality education. I appeal to the parents to promote value-based climate at home and become the role models for children. Students are advised not to be extraordinarily materialistic and not to neglect the moral values to the back row. I appeal to the outgoing students to uphold the Turkish tradition and foster the spirit of work ethic and good academic discipline wherever you are. I think I have said it all. Thank you for the patient listening. Thank you, Lord, for all the grace and blessings showered upon us throughout the year. May you all have an enjoyable evening and a safe journey back home. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. A school is an integral part of society. A school cannot function without the encouraging parental support. Parents of Torquich are ever supporting in all the activities of the school. I now invite Ms. Shirley Anna Matthew, parent representative, for the felicitation.
I will not disappoint you. I'll try to keep it short. Okay, let me begin by expressing my gratitude to the principal and the management for having me here as parent representative. I'm honored and give glory to God for this privilege. As I stand here, my thoughts are drawn back to the year 2007 when my daughters joined Torquich. The decision to join Torquich was made prayerfully, and God, who led us to this school, has time and again proved to be a faithful God. In this school, importance has been given to academics, but academics has not been the only focus. There have been lot of opportunities for personality development and for the nurturing and development of literary, cultural, and sports talents. Indeed, there has been a wholesome development. Dear students, make full use of the opportunities that come your way and enjoy them while you are at it. And I have a word for anyone who is downcast today. There is hope in God. He cares and He understands. Coming back, when my older daughter joined an entrance coaching class and interacted with students from various other schools, she mentioned how many of them said they were happy to leave their schools as they had a boring school life. My daughter was surprised, and she said that was not what she felt about Talkage. Both my daughters have happy memories about their years at Talkage. The rapport and relationship with the teachers has been great. And most of the teachers have gone out of their way to show their support to the students. Thank you, dear teachers, for that. As parents, let us choose to be grateful and teach our children to be grateful. Indeed, there is so much to be grateful about. On that note, I would like to conclude, especially keeping in mind that my younger daughter asked me to keep the speech very short. Once again, thank you and God bless.
Thank you, ma'am. Gratitude is the healthiest of all human emotions. The more you express gratitude for what you have, the more likely you will have more to express gratitude for. I now invite our school captain, Suraj Kumar P, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Gratitude is the healthiest of all emotions. The more you express gratitude for what you have, the more likely you will have even more to express gratitude for. Respected dignitaries on and off the dais, directors and board members of the Talkage Group of Institutions, principal, vice principals, headmistress, nursery in charge, teaching and non-teaching staff, parents, and my fellow students. A very warm good evening to each and every one of you. As we celebrate the completion of the 42nd glorious year of Talkage, I, as a school captain of this prestigious institution, deem it a great honor and privilege to propose a vote of thanks. Gratitude becomes love. Love becomes devotion. Devotion becomes surrender. Surrender becomes faith. And faith reveals the divine. So on this occasion, I express my highest sense of gratitude to the Lord Almighty for presenting us with yet another wonderful year. I take this opportunity to thank the chief guest for the day, Sri Rishraj Singh, IPS, Director General of Prisons and Correctional Services, Government of Kerala, who has accepted our humble invitation and has spared his valuable time to be with us on this auspicious occasion. So we will surely reduce our time spent on mobile phones and also stay away from drugs. Thank you, sir, for making us aware of these social vices, including social media. Thank you, sir. I also express my heartfelt gratitude to our guest of honor, Mr. Shan Rahman, the music composer and singer of various beautiful songs that we hold close to our hearts, for gracing this occasion with his valuable presence. To you, sir, too, we promise we will surely try to maintain our family relations and stay away from mobiles as much as possible. Thank you for your fabulous song, Enda Meda Jimiki Kamal, which made the Talkage team tap to their toes. Thank you, sir. Next, I wish to thank our celebrity guest, Ms. Prayaga Rose Martin, actress, who has taken time off from a busy schedule to be a part of this grand function. We at Talkage wish you the very best in your future endeavors, especially your next film release. All the best, ma'am, and thank you once again. I thank the parent representative, Ms. Shirley Anna Matthew, for being with us today and also for sharing her pleasant memories of associating with our school. Thank you, ma'am. I would also like to thank our founder, director, and manager, Dr. K. Varghese sir, who is the backbone of our prestigious institution in undertaking all its endeavors. Your presence here today is a blessing for all of us. Thank you, sir. I also thank our president, Dr. Alex Matthew, sir, for his constant support and invaluable guidance. Sir, we promise to uphold the values of our school and will always remember to love widely. Thank you, sir. I also thank Engineer C.S. Vargas, Secretary, Talcott Institutions, and Mr. M.X. Paul Vincent, Treasurer, Talcott Institutions, for gracing this occasion with their valuable presence. Thank you, sirs. I also wish to thank our beloved directors, Mr. K.A. Simon, Mr. M. Marman, Mr. K.K. Matthew, Mr. N.J. Johnson, and Mr. Madhucharian, sir, for being with us on this occasion. Thank you, sirs. I take this opportunity to thank our principal, Mr. Jubi Paul, who is the heart and soul of our great institution. His contribution in organizing this grand event is immeasurable. Thank you, sir. I also thank Vice Principal Academics and Administration, Ms. Molly Matthew, Vice Principal Activities and Innovation, Ms. Meera Thomas, Headmistress, Ms. Shirley Grace John, and Nursery in Charge, Ms. Bernice Maria, for their constant support and invaluable guidance. Thank you, ma'ams. I would also like to specially thank Ramya Miss and Maria Miss, who have worked behind the scene in roping in our guests and making our annual day a star-studded one. Thank you, Miss. I take this opportunity to thank the Times of India for having given us this opportunity, for enabling us to be a part of a full newspaper which is wide circulation all over Kerala. My thanks goes to the teachers and student editors at Talcott. Thank you all. I express my gratitude to all the teachers who have worked day and night to ensure that the annual day celebration is hosted in the best manner possible. Thank you, teachers. I also thank all the non-teaching staff and the technical team for their selfless efforts to make sure that everything runs smoothly. Thank you all. I also thank all the parents who have gathered here to witness our celebration. Thank you all. A big thank you to all my friends for their active participation and cooperation as spectators, volunteers, and participants, without whom this function would never have been complete. Thank you all. So, as I come to the close of my vote of thanks, I hope and strongly believe that our school will reach greater heights and set an example for other schools across the country. Once again, thanking each one of you gathered here. Wishing you all a wonderful and enthralling evening ahead. Thank you and have a great evening.
Thank you, Suraj. I now invite Engineer C.S. Vargas, Secretary, Talcott Institutions, to present a memento to Ms. Shirley Anna Matthew, Parent Representative. Thank you, sir. Dear all, endow yourselves to discover the undiscovered talents, to compute a valuable gem to this celebration. We are delighted that your presence adds more flavor to this evening cultural vaganza. Sit back, relax, and take back home sweet memories. With full vigor, zest, and zeal, we entrust Rachel and Nebin to take us to the mega, melodramatic, resplendent, vibrant, visual treat which will surely leave you mesmerized. Thank you all and wishing you all a beautiful evening.
A very warm good evening to the dignitaries of the dais, the ever-enthusiastic parents, beloved teachers, well-wishers, and our smart friends.
Good evening and welcome to the 42nd Annual Day of Talcott Public School. I, Nebin,
and I, Rachel, will serve as the main Talcott host for the evening.
On behalf of Talcott Public School, we welcome you all to this special evening of splendor. You can expect an extravagant, and a complete entertainment evening ahead.
The children's performance in this frolicking revelry shall leave you mesmerized. You can witness its grandeur.
This superiority is due to our team trustees who are ever ready with their inputs for the betterment of the institution. Their support and efforts have added revival.
If you really want to enjoy the program, please ensure that your mobiles are on silent mode.
Give quality time to your children. You need to know that every child has worked so hard to give a beautiful presentation right in front of their parents. So please, not only for your children, but we need to hear a thunder of claps for each and every event.
This 2020 year, we have something different. Now, this is the time to do something new.
Fitting in allows you to blend in with everyone else. But being different allows you to be yourself, to be unique, and to be more creative.
So today, we have invited the Circus Zaragoza crew from Paris to host the Annual Day 2020 as the Talkachites are showcasing their talents based on the theme Life is a Circus, where we can find a lot of fun, tragedy, entertainment, and love.
Once again, we welcome you all to La Fête de Carnival.
Oh, here they are!
Has arrived from Paris. Leading the crew, we have the ever-vibrant ringmaster Siddharth. It seems he has already taken over the evening.
And he is accompanied by ring mistress Mamta. As gentle as ever been.
We have 3 Indian artists who have joined the Zaragoza team. Jeffy, the trapeze artist. Meenakshi, the ballerina. And oh, look who's here. Tarun Raj Clown, the joker in the back. It's clear that Mera Naam Joker's Raj Kapoor has inspired him a lot.
We welcome the Zaragoza crew to Dark Edge.
Audience, give the Circus Zaragoza crew a big hand of applause. Please take over now.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages. Welcome to the greatest show on earth. Things which will chill and thrill your spectacular feats, which will make you cry your eyes out.
Hilarious things which will make you laugh with joy.
The talented artists of Talkage will perform the most amazing acts ever witnessed.
I'm sure you will witness a fantastic show.
Now, pay rapt attention. As we stand at the threshold of this gathering, it is time to unfold our horizons and rejoice in the simple pleasures that life has bestowed with.
Words are rose petals that are sprinkled with fragrance to invite one and all with warm greetings. Not merely words are heartfelt feelings filled with emotions and flavor to welcome you.
Let us gear up now for a solemn and striking beginning for today's 42nd annual day, La Fête de Carnival, by a welcome dance, seeking and assuring blessings from the Lord Almighty.
Psalms 149:3 says, "Let us all praise His name with dancing and make music to Him with timbrel and harp. This perfection, submission, all is at rest in my Savior."
I am happy and blessed. We are sure this welcome dance will definitely spill magic and exhilarations to all around us by the graceful movements of a semi-classical dance performed by the students of class 5 to 8. Presenting before you, Isaye un padam panninden.
He said கரங்களுக்குள் வாழும் உந்தன் உயிர் இயேசு என்னும் திருநாமமாகி நிற்கும் இயேசையே உன் பதம் பணிந்தேன் இயேசையே உன் பதம் பணிந்தேன் இயேசையே இயேசையே
Thank you, delightful dancers. What an elegant beginning we had. Come on, audience, put your hands together.
Hey, Mamta, don't we have an interview with the Times of India correspondent?
Yeah, it's due in half an hour.
Come on, guys. We can't go beyond our time schedule. What's the next act? Oh, a mime.
Yes, a pantomime. Words can keep people apart. Mime can be a bridge between them.
What is the topic for the mime? Any idea?
The theme is waste not, want not. You know, Talkage bagged the first prize in the district level for this show.
Ah, that is something good to hear. Is it about food wastage?
Exactly.
The worst amount of food wasted globally shames us all. It is a fact.
Well, it's time for us to welcome the pantomime performers of Standard 9 and 11, who shall now depict on the theme Waste Not, Want Not.
Stay focused.
Wow, that was a brilliant show. My dear audience, why don't you give them a huge round of applause?
Of course, the message is very clear. It is that wasting food is like stealing from the poor.
Hence, my dear audience, we must fight against food waste on a global scale. Thank you again.
Now, let us move forward and be ready to listen to one of the hits of the new gen that was released in November 2019.
Yes, The Blinding Lights. It was composed by the famous Canadian singer, The Weeknd. This song reached #1 in Germany, Netherlands, Sweden, and Norway in 2020.
Look, Raj is here. What are you doing? Did you like Talkage Public School?
Don't waste time. Raj, we will give you some other chance to perform.
This Western hit song, Blinding Lights, will be presented by the junior choir of Talkage. Come on, ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome them.
Hey, Raj, we will go now.
my dear little friends, for giving warmth to our hearts and joy to our ears. They deserve a wide round of applause. Come on, audience, clap.
Oh, now the hearts have gone up. I think everyone is eager to sink into the depths of dance, music, light, and joy. My dear audience, don't you want to know what's the next program?
देखो देखो क्या वो पेड़ है चादर ओढ़े या खड़ा कोई.
Oh, I love this song, Bam Bam Bole, from the movie Tare Zameen Par.
Yes, it is a film which celebrates the abilities of children.
Yes, I can't forget Amir Khan, who acted as a brilliant art teacher who transformed a dyslexic child's life.
Talking about Amir Khan, shall we call Talk It's Amir Khan to introduce the next event?
I have already informed him to be here. Oh, there he is.
Bam bam bole, masti mein dole. Bam bam bole, masti mein tu dole re. Bam bam bole, masti mein dole. Bam bam bole, masti mein tu dole re.
Can you tell us something about the next event, which is a dance with the song Bam Bam Bole?
In the next item, Bewitched, the tiny tots of standard 1A, B, C, D, and E will swing and twist to my masterpiece Bam Bam Bole. Then we have Odini, followed by Mic Drop, which is a hip-hop song by the BTS, as well as C'est La Vie by Khalid, an Arabic song.
Odini? Which song is that?
That song is from the Bollywood movie Made in China. To that song, the children shall dance in Rajasthani costumes.
That sounds like a great composition.
Of course, I choreographed it. Here, may we welcome the bewitched performers to light up the stage now. Watch this dazzling performance.
చకరక చీచాచో చకలోరం గండో వండో లకరకటం అక్కో టక్కో ఇడిగిడి గిడిగో ఇడిపాయ్ విడిపాయ్ చికిచకచో గిలిగిలిమల్ సులుసులుమల్ మకనక హుకుబుకురే టుకుబుకురే చకలక బిక్కో చిక్కో సిలి సిలి సిలిగో బగడదుం జగడదుం చికిచకచో
देखो देखो क्या वो पेड़ है चादर ओढ़े या खड़ा कोई. हे देखो देखो क्या वो पेड़ है चादर ओढ़े या खड़ा कोई. बारिश है या आसमान ने छोड़ दिए हैं नल खुले कहीं. हाँ हम जैसे देखे ये जहां है वैसा ही जैसी नजर अपनी खुल के सोचे आओ पंख जरा फैलाओ रंग नए बिखराओ चलो 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 नए ख्वाब बुन ले. मस्ती में डोले बम बम बोले मस्ती में तू डोल रे. बम बम बोले मस्ती में डोले बम बम बोले मस्ती में तू डोल रे.
पाजामा के ओढ़नी ये ओढ़नी ओढ़ू ओढ़ू पर उड़ी जाए 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 ओढ़नी उड़े उड़े रे अखियां मुड़े मुड़े रे ओढ़नी उड़े उड़े रे अखियां मुड़े मुड़े रे मेरे सीने में कुछ कुछ था के ओढ़नी ओढ़ू ओढ़ू पर उड़ी जाए ओढ़नी ओढ़ू ओढ़ू पर उड़ी जाए
야 누가 내 수저 더럽대 I don't care 마이크 잡은 금수저 여러 배 버럭해 잠못 익은 것들 새끼 여러 개 거두벌 씹어 죽겠어 에이 저녁에 World best man 핵심 섭외 일스니 맷진 많지 않지 이 클래스 같이 만기 종향의 악진 반칙 마이크 번지 black 번진 난 알 것 같았겠지만 I'm fine sorry 미안해 billboard 미안해 worldwide 아들이 너무 잘 나가서 미안해 엄마 대신에 네가 못한 협력 우리 콘서트 절대 없어 hold on I do it 너 말 없는 라다 do it 후배가 아프다는 고소해 소리 Do you see my bag? Do you see my bag? Sell a trophy, sell a bag What you think about that? What you think about that? Better got my haters having sex Come and follow me with your singer I'm so fiery for your tender Keep on running until I catch up How you there, how you there, how you there Another trophy, my hands carry 'em Too many that I can't even count them Somebody stop me, I'm not a papa Too busy, you know my body ain't done Baby, watch your mouth, it come back around Once upon a time, we learned how to fly Go look at your mirror, same damn clothes Red Cross We say la vida راني مدد مدد ايام مهما تكوني بعيد عليا On va s'aimer pour toute la vie. Et Dina, Elfrida, on va s'aimer, danser, c'est c'est la vie. On va s'aimer, on va danser, c'est la vie. On va s'aimer, on va danser, oui c'est la vie. La, 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 la. Ouais. C'est la vie. La, 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 la. C'est la vie. La, 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 oui c'est la vie. La, 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 la. Oui c'est la vie. La, 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 la.
What a breathtaking performance. Dear all, put your hands together.
Indeed, an elegant, splendid, and ethnic maneuvering. Thank you, Tiny Buds.
What's next?
Yes, the Western music by Teens Rock, the Battle of Bands winners.
Ah, the great musicians of Talkage who bagged the first prize for district and state youth festivals and third prize for All India Music Competition, Battle of Bands held at Bangalore.
My dear audience, are you all ready for the gig?
What shall be today's concert?
Shall we have a direct interaction with the musicians? Come, who is the main vocal artist of this band?
Jeremy.
Hi, Jeremy.
Hi.
Do you have anything special for this wonderful audience?
So today we are performing one of the classics by the Beatles. It's While My Guitar Gently Weeps.
What message would you like to give to the upcoming artists?
The artist is nothing without God's gift, and the gift is nothing without hard work. So work hard, believe in yourself, and never be afraid.
That was an inspiring one. Thank you, Jeremy.
Here, we would like to dedicate this prize-winning number, While My Guitar Gently Weeps by the Beatles, collaborated with Eric Clapton for the guitar solo, to all music lovers present here. We welcome the Teens Rock.
I don't know why nobody told you how to unfold your love. I don't know how someone controlled you. They bought and sold you. But every mistake we must surely be learning. Still my guitar gently guitar, gently stay on my guitar, gently
Thank you.
Dear audience, they definitely need a thunderous applause. Thank you, audience. You're an awesome one.
Hey, Teens Rock Band, let me tell you that we are indeed proud of your grand performance. Thank you, thank you. Your jam was a refreshing and enjoyable one. Well, now we need a change.
So, what is coming up next?
Mamta, don't step on the clock.
All right.
A famous quote of Shakespeare says, "All the world's a stage, and all the men and women are merely players."
But let me say something. All the world is a stage, and most of us are desperately unrehearsed.
Oh, really? I wonder what exactly the theme of the one-act play?
Oh, look, Rachel is here.
Hey, if you want to know, come along with me to the theatre of circus life.
You have made our job easier.
The topic of the play is the circus of life that is related to the problems faced by the teens.
Yes, behold, we now present the one-act play, The Circus of Life, that won the first prize in District Sahodhya Youth Festival, third place in the state level, and second place in the international level.
So, put your hands together and welcome them.